Hello everybody and welcome back to another one of those videos where I talk about updates on Dwarf Fortress coming from Toady1 and Kitfox. This is an exciting one. Classic is out, and also Bay12 Games hired somebody. So without wasting time, let's dive right in. So first off, we have a post here from Toady1, and of course it includes the released Dwarf Fortress version 5.0.04 on the Bay12 website, which can now be downloaded for free. If you would like to increase your nerd cred and play the game entirely in ASCII, you can still do that. Of course, there is still some compatibility issues with old tile sets and whatnot, which is being worked on rapidly. So hopefully all of that should be cleared up sooner rather than later, and tile sets will begin to become compatible again. But with that being said, let's read what Tarn has to say. Here's the first classic release. There's a lot left to do, but this version is playable, and will give you an idea of where things are at. Zooming the interface with the mouse wheel is currently disabled because some of the menus don't react well, being small in width, and we'll need to work through these. You can still use the settings to scale it up if you like, and a few other indicators need to come back. Some tiles are working a little oddly, Brooks for example. Also, because of how the graphical release is set up, we're currently stuck with one font size, which will impact some tile sets, of course. And we're going to go through all of this and more keyboard support as well, of course. But I wanted everybody to see what progress has been made and get a chance to try it out. We should have simultaneous releases from now on between Steam, itch, and here. It is also worth noting that very quickly after this version came out, it was quickly patched because there was a bug left in that allowed you to enable the graphics settings from within the ASCII variant of the game, which just had no graphics, which is kind of incredible. Anyway, that's been patched out now in a real quick hotfix, so not an issue anymore. Next, we have a post on the Steam page from Kitfox, and it says, "Hello, Jurists. We have another important update before we are off for the holidays. We are here to announce that we now have classic graphics, i.e. ASCII-esque font-based glyphs, available. And you can now toggle between classic mode and the graphical versions with the press of a button." And they have this little write-up where they say, why play classic? Well, you can pretend that you're a time traveler, or you like seeing through the Matrix, or perhaps a new way to play your favorite game. Those of you who prefer to only play classic mode without the premium graphics and so on, now you can find it on Bay12 Games' website as per usual. And this is where things get interesting. The team grows. With the success of the Steam launch, we are now able to bring some more help for future updates and events. Firstly, Putnam is a very important longtime member of the Dwarf Fortress community and will be helping Toady with programming. This is a historic moment, as never before has a non-Adam's eyes seen the Dwarf Fortress code. Welcome, Putnam. We wish you luck and courage. I would just like to add, for anybody who's skeptic about this, Putnam is a longtime modder and possibly one of the most knowledgeable people when it comes to the Dwarf Fortress code and the way the game works, who doesn't already work on the game. So I'm ecstatic about this. Right below, you may also be familiar with Salford Sal, a content creator and great YouTuber who used to make great tutorials who I wish would make more. Anyway, who joined us for an episode of the Let's Learn Dwarf Fortress videos. She will be joining the community team to help with Discord and will be hosting streams on the Kitfox channel. We are so excited to be able to grow the team and can't wait to show you what we have planned. As always, please be kind and considerate to all of the humans associated with Dwarf Fortress, whether you see them on stream, Discord, Twitter, or elsewhere. Well, ideally, we'd all be kind to all humans everywhere, but here's a good place to get some practice. And then we have patch notes, so let's read through these. This is missing one that I'm concerned about, but we'll read through these. 50.04 release. Along with the addition of classic mode, we've updated more graphics and a few more fixes to ambient audio. Plus, you can now collect those silly Steam trading cards. Each one features a different biome and glimpse of some of the creatures you might find there. Collect them all or don't. I might whale them, I'm not gonna lie. Also, as far as we know, all of these changes are compatible with your old generated worlds and save files, so you don't need to start fresh unless you're feeling the itch. Okay, so let's get on with the real patch notes. Graphics changes and additions. You can now swap back and forth between classic mode and video settings. Graphics for some picked outdoor plants, updated engraved walls, and added some custom symbols and enabled Steam trading cards. Under audio, we have music frequency option, which now allows you to change the frequency at which songs play, and you should be seeing that on the screen right now, where you can set it all the way down to basically always playing or almost not at all, if you want music to play very infrequently. They made outdoor ambiances alternate between more active and more neutral wind ambiances, means sometimes you won't just end up in a biome where that one bird chirps all the time. They made the wild ambience use some randomly spaced howls and giant footsteps, and updated the trade depot ambience. Lastly, underneath other bug fixes and tweaks, the ability to add remove civilian soldiers from a burrow, which is incredible. I'll show you that on the screen right now. And advance the game one frame at a time by simply pressing period. I've rebound this to the equals key, but you can set it to whatever you want in the options menu. They also made assigning multiple squad positions continue to position 10 instead of stopping at 9, which was a very annoying little fiddly bug. There's also been some behind the scenes crashing fixes as well. Now I'm going to talk about why I'm concerned. This does not include the big, massive, weird bug that stops everybody's labors to break unless you delete your hospital zone. I really hope that this gets sorted sooner rather than later. Anyway, all in all, I just want to say that this has been an absolutely phenomenal launch. It's been phenomenal for my YouTube channel. It's been awesome for KitFox to see everybody ecstatic. It's been nice to see Zach and Tarn super happy about the release. I hope that they get to go have a proper Christmas now. Everybody give a warm welcome to Putnam on the team. It's good to have you, and I'm looking forward to the next couple months of this. I'm curious to see what gets fixed and what gets tweaked, and if there's anything that bothers you or any bugs that you encounter in the game, jump into the KitFox Discord. There's a link in the description where you can report bugs on their bug reports forum. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoy these videos and you want to see more videos like it, well, there's this huge playlist of pre-release content that I made, but I've started a new playlist for these news videos that's going to just be me talking going forward. And if you want to support me directly, you can do that via Patreon or via Twitch or via Super Thanks or YouTube members or whatever the fudge people do these days. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.